Why do some of us get stuck in a loop of repeating patterns, making the same mistakes over and over and over again, and not learning from them? Hi, welcome to Life Without Limits Worldwide. I'm glad you joined me today. We have a good subject to talk about today. Please watch all the way to the end, and if you feel like you received anything from this message, hit that like button for me and subscribe to Life Without Limits Worldwide so that you don't miss any episodes. Also, hit the notification bell so that you receive updates for new episodes when they come out. So, why do some of us get stuck in a loop? Well, I think the biggest reason we get stuck in a loop is because we're too lazy. It's laziness. Uh, it's laziness to not want to do self-discovery. It's laziness to not want to grow, like real growth. Some of us are happy with superficial growth, artificial growth. So we don't like to be alone. We have to constantly have our egos fed. Uh, and so that leads us to making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And the only way to get out of that is to just stop, breathe, take a break. You know, it's kind of feeding off of yesterday's episode. Just stop, take a break. But instead of repeating the same things over and over and over and expecting a different outcome, you will get a different outcome when you stop. Because, see, then you will see the mistakes you were making. You will stop blaming other people or the situations when you take a look at what you are doing to attract the same people in a different body every time. And some of us just rather believe, oh, that's just how it is. No, that's not how it is. It's what you keep coming across because you're not growing. Hate to put it so harshly, but it's the truth. It's the harsh truth. You have to stop. Find some hobbies. Build a routine outside of work. Have a life on your own. Be happy on your own. Be satisfied with your own company. Because if you can't do that, you're going to continuously run into the wrong relationships. You're going to continuously enter the wrong relationships just to fill a void because you're scared to be alone. You will never find the relationship meant for you going through life like that. It's impossible. No one is going to save you. You have to save yourself. But, taking a break is how you end the loop. That's how you get out of the loop. It's actually, although it sounds counterintuitive, it's actually how you train your mind to see what it is you're looking for. Because until you do that, you will never recognize what was actually sent for you, what was actually meant for you until you take a break and have some self-accountability. Real self-accountability. It's not always somebody else's fault. Sometimes it's your fault. Hell, I would even say all the time it's your fault. Because whatever it is, there were signs all the way through, all along the path. There were signs, and you overlooked them. You turned a blind eye to it. You wasn't fooled. You wasn't that blind. You were anxious, maybe even a little bit desperate, whether you want to admit it or not. But that plays a role in it. So just stop. Take a break. Be happy on your own. Build your own routine. Let your house get a little messy, just out of enjoyment. And then, you have to clean it up. But, it's just part of life. It's part of the journey. Find some get back into, rediscover some of your old hobbies you used to have. Or maybe get out and discover some new hobbies. Learn a subject, a topic. Become fascinated in yourself again. It's necessary. This is one key that I also believe would put an end to the gender war. Is if everybody just took a break so that they can see who is actually meant for them with a clear mind and a clear heart. Because as long as we keep bouncing from one person to the next, your judgment's going to be cloudy because you still got the remnants of the past running through your mind and in your heart, pumping through your veins. And that's not fair to whoever you're coming across because they may have put in the work. But that's another part of our culture that I fear is happening. No one's putting in the work. Everyone is just bouncing from one to the next, just bouncing around. And it's just snowballing the trauma. And everybody's just traumatizing each other. We have to stop that. Take a break. Rediscover yourself. And I say all of this with love. And I will dig even deeper in on this topic because it definitely needs to be talked about. But until the next episode, please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And please have a good day. Peace and love.